Gordon, first of all, can we just get an update on the squad? Any problems after Thursday night?
Just Ryan Fraser. He's had to go back to Bournemouth. His own volition, he wanted to do some extra training on Thursday night. Yeah, and he's just tight hamstring. So we take no chances. We never do that with a player. So he's way back.
You described the emotion, the main emotion before Thursday, as excitement. It must be pretty much off the scale now ahead of this one.
Yeah, I'm enjoying the build-up at the moment. Tomorrow the match day feelings come in. Unless you've been a manager, you've not got a clue what that's like. I won't try and describe it to you, but as soon as you open your eyes in the morning, you know there's a game on. Somehow the body's saying game on.
Do you get that from the players as well? I think I spoke to you after the game.
No, they're not in bed with me.
Thankfully not. I think I said to you after the game on Thursday that, you know, perhaps the way the game was won on Thursday night, the euphoria surrounding that hopefully would carry in and see it right through until the game itself.
Well, the feelings on when we wake up in the morning, they're tired, physically and mentally tired. That's the thing. I don't think there's any joy at that point. And I said to you after the game, there wasn't any jumping about and leaping about and things like that. It was a reasonably quiet dressing room, because the time they come from thanking the fans back in, they'd realise now we start again for the preparation for the next game, which they did. The preparation, as soon as they walked off the pitch, as soon as they walked in the dressing room, I could sense they were ready now. There was no singing and dancing and anything like that. They realised they'd beat a good side. They'll get playing another really good side.
You've been a manager for many years. You've played in many, or been in charge of many big matches, or sides in many big matches. But do you feel there's a real sense of occasion building up to this one? It's a little bit different.
Well, everybody's making it like that. I've gone through the airport this morning. They're telling us it's got to be a big night. And anywhere we went, the last couple of days, as a group of individuals, we know how important it is to everybody. We know how important it is to everybody because we're all getting texts from all our friends and wishing us good luck, and emails, and people we've not heard from a wee while. So we know that.
Gordon, you're playing a team that haven't lost a goal at home in this qualifying group. How tough will that be to try and get a goal against this team? What sort of strength do they have at the back?
It's not so much at the back, it's all over the pitch. Physically strong. Big lads, technically good. What we've seen so far, it's a similar to a 4-4-2, and they can play like that because they've got good players up front, and they make sure there's very little room in the middle of the park by playing 4 good midfield players, and they've got a strong back 4. So it's got to be a hard job. This is the hardest one now.
Given the way the campaign has gone and this momentum, it's the buzzword at the minute, do you get the feeling that there's something special now about this campaign, the way you've managed to turn it around?
Not from the players. They've had a balance where they've had to take body blows or they've given body blows. You couldn't tell the difference in our camp, that's for sure.
In terms of, I know you said Ryan Fraser's the only one injured, but how difficult is it now with the turnaround to consider potentially freshening it up, given the opposition? Is it a difficult one when you're on a high after Thursday night?
As I said, it's Slovenia the same. They've had a journey to make and get back here. They might think about freshening it up, but the probably thing is, as a manager, I think, right, okay, what we're doing is working. It's not saying you don't think about freshening. Of course you do. And again, as I said to the lads through there, you look at it tonight and go, sometimes you can sniff who's really ready to go again, and once you're ready to go, but the bodies maybe know it at maximum, but I don't think that's going to be a problem.
Gordon, obviously you've had people, you know, telling you how important this game is, how much it means to everybody. Do you find that you have to maybe shield the players from that at times, that make sure they're focusing on the game rather than occasion, or does it take care of itself?
I just think these players are used to it. You know, it's a big game. No, I don't think I should shield them from anything. You can enjoy the media frenzy. You can enjoy the excitement of other people. There's no problem with that.
You obviously mentioned how you were always confident on the Thursday night, even when the game went on to the latter stages. How big is the fact all these late goals you've been scoring? How much does that breed kind of a kind of relaxed confidence when you're in the game?
I can't remember what you said. I was too busy watching that phone. Sorry, could you start again? And
just all these late goals you've been scoring, the late winners. Does that kind of give you maybe can it ease the pressure on you when you're out there, when the players are out there on the park?
Yeah, as I said, you never know. When I go to my bed at night, I can never envisage how the game's got to go. Never. It's never worked out a plan. I couldn't think it's got to be an 89-minute winner the other night there. So what we do know over the year is that we can, physically we're okay. We're not as strong as other teams. Certainly there's at least three teams that are physically stronger than us in this group. But we know we have the power to keep running and the mental strength, because we're physically strong. We've got the mental strength to keep doing what we want to do. The other night there, it can be easier to go gung-ho and throw everything up front, but the players just kept plugging away at what they thought was the best way of winning the match. Not what everybody thought in the stadium, not what everybody thought watching the telly. It's what they thought was the best, and we leave it to them to work out problems sometimes.
God, more or less since the time that Craig finished speaking and you came in, Bosnia have gone from trailing by a goal to nil to winning 2-1. Craig was talking about the fact that players are aware, of course, of what's going on in the other groups. Is that something you're also keeping across all the various permutations?
Yeah.
You're just focused on
just
your own job.
The game. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thanks very much.
In this qualifying campaign, you could say there was a turn of events after the win against Slovenia. What would you say was the catalyst of change for you in terms of qualifying for a major tournament upon which you are now so close, as opposed to a couple of months ago?
The catalyst, yeah.
Of change, yes. After the result against Slovenia, after that win in Glasgow, everything seemed to change for Scotland. So what was the change? Was it this result or something else in the mentality or belief or something like that?
There's always had a belief, because if we didn't have a belief, we couldn't be a good Slovenia side. That's for sure. So we've always had that belief. But as you say, that was a huge result, and it made us feel better about ourselves. And from then on, we've done all right.